watching Current Rising on KSHB 41.
I'm Elizabeth Ball.
My name is Izzy Rodriguez.
I'm Kristen Hamilton, and this is a letter to my younger self.
This is a letter I wrote to my younger self. Dear little Claire, the heart that is sitting inside your little chest is the same one that is sitting inside mine, and its unbreakable love for the beautiful game has only grown stronger.
We're not that different. Still smiling, still laughing, still playing the game we love, and honestly, not much taller. Sorry.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you that you're living your dream playing professional soccer. You wouldn't believe me if I told you that you'd be playing in the first ever women's professional sports stadium in the world. Well, you probably would believe me because you never thought anything was impossible.
Know that the professional career you tell everyone that you want to have when you grow up isn't just a crazy dream.
We're about to play in the first ever stadium built just for us. You will make history.
If I had to give you one piece of advice for your upcoming years, it would be to enjoy every moment.
Keep pushing boundaries, and most importantly, keep being you.
And continue to love the game. It's taking you to incredible places.
You're about to go for a ride. Trust me.
Smile, Claire. There's a lot for you to be excited for.
Once a distant dream in the minds of young girls, now reality. The opening of CPKC Stadium, home of the KC Current, marks an historic moment for not just Kansas City, but women's sports as a whole. Welcome to our special report, Current Rising. I'm Caitlin Canute. From the field to the food to the fan experience, over the next 30 minutes, we'll give you an inside look at the newest addition to Kansas City's sports landscape. The origins of the stadium go back 5 years to Paris, France, and a trip that sparked an idea for team owners Chris and Angie Long. Anchor Lindsay Shively talked to them about it.
When did you decide not only to bring the team here, but to build this home for them?
Oh, well, it all stems back to the 2019 Women's World Cup in Paris, France. And our daughter, we took her over there to not only play some matches, but also watch our beloved U.S. Women's National Team. And really through that, we saw the power of it. And Kansas City is an amazing market for everything sports. And women's soccer in the U.S. is the best in the world. So it just all kind of came together to bring something to our hometown.
And from there, plans moved quickly. The new KC NWSL team played its first match in April of 2021. By October of that year, they'd released plans for the first stadium built exclusively for a women's professional soccer team. Construction started in 2022. Reporter Elise Schoening talked to the people who actually built the stadium from the ground up.
What does it take to build history?
One time I'm going to get this opportunity.
Monarch Build founder and owner Courtney Kunkel knew the vision needed to shine.
You start with a big vision and just work it down to a daily schedule.
And J.E. Dunn senior project manager Cassie Morrison knew how to make the vision happen.
We teamed up with J.E. Dunn in order to be able to do the project together.
A project done better, together. Both women bring years of monumental experience to Kansas City.
And actually have been working with the Current since they bought the team.
J.E. Dunn has been around for 100 years this year.
The construction of CPKC Stadium is unique. There's no seat in the stadium that's further than 100 feet from the pitch. That means no matter where you sit, there's not a bad seat in the house.
To have it be a project that has global eyes on it is just takes it to a new level.
While they were hired to build, they've laid more than one foundation here.
I am a mom of 2 girls and also have a little boy.
That they're getting to grow up in a world that's just so different than what we saw, that this is going to be normal to them.
So what does it take to build history? A stadium for women.
Exceeds my expectations.
Yeah, definitely exceeds them.
By women.
This is changing the trajectory for women and how we're perceived.
And because of women. Elise Schoening, KSHB 41 News.
One of the coolest parts of the new stadium is actually underneath the field. So under this grass, there are miles and miles of tubes that warm up the soil to help that grass grow. They can even grow the grass at night using grow lights. Anchor Lindsay Shively caught it on camera one night. It's actually a brand new wavelength that this particular grass, Bermuda grass, responds really well to. That's just scratching the surface of the technology used in this stadium.
This new stadium has all the bells and whistles. Fans are going to notice it when they first come in the building with our security system. It's an AI-supported technology for screening that allows you just to keep walking through that. And then when you, with your ticket, it's near-field communication, so you can really just tap it on the sensor and walk in. So you can walk into the stadium without breaking stride.
Mixed in with all the excitement, there are some concerns, though, over parking and traffic around the new stadium. Coming up, how the club is addressing it. Also still ahead, come for the game, stay for the food. A look at the local eats you can try at CPKC Stadium.
I've been around a while, and to get to finally see a stadium that's built specifically for us is, I mean, like you said, it's game-changing. It will change the league. It's going to change the standard and push the standard to be just better.
I mean, it's a huge step forward, and the fact that it's happening here in Kansas City, the fact that it's happening with our organization, it's fulfilling. It just makes you feel good.
It is a cool feeling. Players and the head coach are excited, and so are the fans. We talked to a member of the KC Blue Crew, the supporters group that keeps the crowd loud during those games.
I think the pieces are there. I think the coaching is there. I think the talent and the chemistry is there to kind of bring back that 2022 swagger.
Go for Kansas City!
And really put a great foot forward going into a new stadium, in with a new coach, and just see what Lo has in store for us when she scores, because that's the best part of the match.
But fans say they do have some concerns about getting to the games and a lack of parking around the stadium. In an email to season ticket members on February 21st, the team said a limited number of full season parking passes were available at a rate of $50 per match. With taxes and fees, that came out to more than $800 for the season. Some fans were upset by the price, as well as what they said was a lack of communication about alternative options. The team also didn't announce until after parking went on sale that tailgating would not be allowed in the parking lots.
It really felt like the team was basically putting you in a box to make a decision that we didn't have all of the information needed to make that decision.
In addition to the on-site parking, the team will offer a shuttle from the River Market to the stadium. The streetcar will eventually extend to the riverfront, but that's not expected to be ready until late next year or early 2026. There's also secure bike parking at the stadium and designated drop-off areas for ride shares. Nearby businesses are also concerned about the traffic congestion the stadium will bring, but they say they're equally excited about the development in the area. Reporter Abby Dodge explores the Columbus Park neighborhood.
One of Kansas City's most historic neighborhoods is seeing a renaissance. Columbus Park has been home to staple restaurants like Garozzo's for ages, but now a new crop of budding businesses are moving in. Cafe owner Jackie Wynn says she hopes growth along the river flows their way.
I can't believe how revolutionary it's going to be for our city, but also for our neighborhood.
The first stadium built solely for a women's team encourages the female business owners on this block.
Honestly, it feels iconic. It's truly iconic because we're also obviously a female-owned business, and we want to show that women are here and they're owning it, and to be the only women's stadium in the world is pretty outrageous and cool.
There's so many female businesses on the block and new ones coming, so it's a great time.
Sophia Hudson owns Swoon. Her team started making cookies on this stretch of 5th Street that was empty just 4 years ago.
And then it's going to be crazy to see how it grows with all of the new development.
Jared Wolf is the new kid on the block, opening up Wolfpack Barbecue just over a year ago with influences from across the nation.
We kind of picked up different regions of the United States and used those as our staple points for our barbecue.
His passion for the pits is equal to the community he feeds.
The biggest thing I want to see is the community support each other. You know, much like a sporting game, much like a Chiefs game, Arrowhead, much like Royals, there's a community that is involved in that, and we just want to be a part of that as much as anybody else.
Going so far as to put their newest neighbor in a mural inside the dining room next to other Kansas City greats.
Hopefully I don't get in trouble for making my own logo off of both of theirs.
The only concern for businesses is quintessentially Kansas City: parking.
That's probably my only main concern. I'm not concerned about the, foot traffic at all. That's actually really exciting to me, to get a lot more people walking in these neighborhoods.
It'll be a trial and error, see what's going to happen for everybody. So we're here for it, though.
Win, loss, or draw. From Columbus Park, Abby Dodge, KSHB 41 News.
Still ahead, the story behind this hot pink seat and the little girl who inspired it. Plus, how the new stadium is encouraging young girls to dream big.
boys think they can only do sports, but girls can too.
It's maybe not typical stadium food that you might have in your head. How intentional were you in trying to create that?
Very intentional. I mean, we want this to be a place where people want to come and don't want to leave. And I think food is a big piece of it. And food is a big part of making something authentic. And it allows us to showcase some of our best restaurateurs to all of the people visiting Kansas City as well that come through the stadium.
From champagne to chicken nuggets, there's a little something for everyone at CPKC Stadium. Abby Dodge got a taste of the food and drinks fans can try.
Popular shops across Kansas City are opening their doors to a new set of customers.
Incredibly excited to be and honored to be a part of the first women's soccer stadium.
Billy's Grocery has its own steady stream of clients, loyal to their health-focused options like the sesame chicken salad.
It does have a little Asian flavor to it,
which will continue to be a staple on the KC Current pitch.
It enhances the ability for those who are limited to the varieties of food that are out there.
So we have the pork sausage here.
If you're looking for stadium eats you've never seen before, Pam Labirda with Waldo Thai is set to serve it up straight from her birthplace in northern Thailand.
Be a part of this journey, it actually made me feel proud of who I am. And just to represent our culture in the stadium is the first woman stadium. It's a big deal.
Surrounded by stalls with food from James Beard nominated chefs just like herself.
And I was like, wow, this stadium is so cool.
She's sharing 3 dishes. The crispy rice salad with pork has the perfect crunch straight out of the fryer.
Bean sprout.
On the lighter side, Pam created a Sukhothai noodle, which is a staple in northern Thailand. And finally, the lemongrass pork with spicy chili garlic sauce.
And I was like, I don't even care I make money or not. I just want to be a part of something that's bigger than me. And it's going to be something that I can show my kid, for the next generation.
In true Kansas City fashion, you can wash down all your dishes with a fresh Boulevard beer.
We'll have some of our favorite offerings available at the stadium, which we're so excited about. Kansas City's favorite hard seltzer, Quirk, and one of our top flavors, Cherry Blossom and Lime, as well as some of our favorite beers. So Southwest Boulevard, a lager with salt and lime, and Space Camper IPA will all be out there for KC Current matches.
Boulevard is putting its teal rising brew front and center. The light and crisp beer gives back to win for KC, empowering local women and girls in sports.
The team's vision for our community and for women's sports and sports overall is just really, it's so impactful and inspirational and historic. We honestly just feel really fortunate to be part of a community that sees the value of women's sports.
Now with a stage worthy of the spoils of victory. In Kansas City, Abby Dodge, KSHB 41 News.
We should mention the stadium will also be peanut-free with a lot of gluten-free options. And they're thinking about the environment, too. All poured and fountain drinks will be served in reusable cups, which will be sanitized and reused at future games. From sustainability to accessibility, the team is trying to make sure everyone can enjoy a game of soccer. The new stadium includes universal changing rooms, sensory rooms, nursing stations, and gender-neutral bathrooms. The Current partnered with Variety KC to determine what was needed to make the stadium as inclusive as possible.
Having a son with autism, I understand the challenges that it can be to attend a loud sporting event, something that I probably typically wouldn't be all that excited to bring him to. However, knowing that we can come to a space where if he needs a moment to kind of decompress and take a step back from all the stimulation, that's going to be where we want to be.
And check out this hot pink chair behind me. It's also a symbol of inclusivity at CPKC Stadium. It's named after Olivia Bloomfield, a 10-year-old Leewood girl born with congenital muscular dystrophy. She was a fierce advocate for accessibility and inclusion and a big KC Current fan. Sadly, she passed away in 2022.
She lives on forever in our hearts. And her legacy is too powerful not to incorporate into CPKC Stadium, which will now be forever.
A beautiful way to remember that little girl. Each game, someone who embodies Olivia's legacy will be chosen to sit in her seat.
When somebody writes the book about
women's soccer or the investment in women's sports or sports in general, this will have to be a moment that they have to mark.
History in the making. Coming up, why this investment is so important to the future of women's sports.
Well, I think we're just getting started, and it's hard to know how far anything will go, but when you look at the fact that half of the athletes in this country that are children are female, right? Half of them. It's just that we put an artificial ceiling before on women's sports, like, oh, you know, they can play when they're young, they can play in high school, they can play in college, and then there's nowhere to go. And that's just beginning to change.
And as you see here behind me, these are some of the young ladies who might be leading that change. Reporter Daniela Leon talked to players and coaches at Kansas City's first all-female youth soccer club.
Developing strong women is the goal of Athena FC.
I like soccer so much because you get to be challenged.
Showcasing the power women of all ages hold.
Boys think they can only do sports, but girls can too.
It's a team focused on helping these young athletes shine with help from top mental and physical performance coaches.
Our main core goal here is to help these girls build confidence, not only be great players, but also grow to be great people.
And now these aspiring athletes are celebrating a big milestone in their city as Kansas City becomes home to the first stadium built for a women's professional soccer team.
I like the KC Current because, well, they're really good and they're really the only team that we can really go to watch.
To Athena FC, this new stadium is fueling their excitement around women's sports.
Do you want to be like the KC Current one day?
Yes.
Why?
Because they're super duper cool and fun.
Giving them the passion and determination to keep going.
It's just important to have those roles here close to us where these girls can go watch them live.
A historic moment and a reminder of why it's important to support women's sports.
A lot of people think that men are tougher than women, but it's not true.
Daniela Leon, KSHB 41 News.
So what does this all mean? Reporter Megan Abundis explores the impacts of this moment on the future of women's sports.
As women, you could dream to play soccer, but could you dream to play in a stadium built just for you? Women's soccer teams have always shared a stadium with other teams, other leagues. That was the status quo. Not anymore.
Labonta scores!
I mean, sold out. Sold out. That piece, sold out. Not only did we build it, they came.
The Kansas City Current is one of one.
To have the world with their eyeballs on us, it's really exciting.
On or off the pitch, in and out of the boardroom, Jocelyn Monroe sees the impact of a new stadium. She's the team's VP of marketing and sees this moment as a new era for sports. That this wasn't just a leap.
This was by leaps and bounds that we, increased the investment. This is history. I'm standing in what is history. This will go down when somebody writes the book about women's soccer or the investment in women's sports or sports in general. This will have to be a moment that they have to mark. They cannot overlook this moment.
She says brands are jumping to get involved, and not just for charitable efforts.
Yes, we want to do that, but we have a real opportunity here for you to grow your business, grow your brand.
A moment for women.
In this training facility, in our stadium, and bringing this team back to this city, it's really all about impacting women and providing opportunities for them to live out their dreams.
And they invite you down to be a part of the history.
It is a moment, it will go down as probably one of the best moments in my career.
In Kansas City, I'm Megan Abundis, KSHB 41 News.
An historic moment that will forever change Kansas City's skyline and the landscape of women's sports. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for watching Current Rising on KSHB 41.